Good evening, my son nation. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Matsidi Sayo. If it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and share it broader and wider as we are building this beautiful, happy community this side. And guys, you are on Dear Myso. By the way, I'm the twin that's just one solo, so I'm doing this for myself, by myself, and of course on my own. So you better congratulate me. Welcome back, guys. There is this situation on YouTube everywhere. Bloggers are blogging about it, and it's about this other YouTuber and podcaster. Her name is Promise Makunyane. Promise Makunyane. So Promise, her content was about my husband this, my husband that. And she was a TikToker because it's like she became more famous on TikTok before anywhere else. Because I heard about her when this other entertainment blogger was talking about her. They had like something, they were fighting. They had back and forth with their videos where the other one is buying grapes at Woolies, whatever, So it happened that the other blogger was a divorcee. So Promise is someone who embraces marriages. She loves the institution of marriage. She advocates for marriage, functional family structure. That they yeah, so now when I heard about Promise also, I watched that reality show that she did that was called My Husband This, My Husband That. Yeah, it had nothing to do with her husband, just that her and her friends celebrating a birthday and everything. But it was called My Husband This, My Husband That because this is the name that people gave to her on TikTok, because it's like everything that she was doing, she will say, my husband, my husband. Then he started to call her my husband this, my husband that. And I also had watched her interview, podcasting ya Gogos Koteni. That's when she went deeper into this whole thing. I explained her. I advocate for marriages. This lady, I remember this lady saying that she will never leave her husband for cheating, but she can leave her husband for many other things, but not for cheating. Because she said something like, when a woman cheats with your husband, their aim is for you to leave so that they can come. So when you leave, you actually give them what they wanted. So I'm not going to leave my husband because of another woman, but I can leave my husband. I can divorce for any other reasons. Honestly speaking, I'm not that much on TikTok. I never came across Promise's videos on TikTok. So I don't know if on TikTok she bashes unmarried women, divorcees, and baby mamas. But I never came across her bashing. Guys, I'm not a married woman. Guys, I tried marriage. Within a year, it didn't work, and I came out. So I'm fine. I don't even consider myself a divorcee, because even though on paper I actually went and dissolved that whole thing, it was not like a marriage at home affairs. It was lobola paid, but I still take myself as a single woman, a single mom, because I have a child. I don't know how divorced women feel, because I don't think I don't fall in that category. So guys, I can say I don't relate with all of this. All I know is that I'm a single woman, and I also like the institution of marriage, guys. Marriage never located me, but I love the institution of marriage, guys. So I've never seen anything wrong with it. It didn't feel like she's bashing baby mamas to me, and it didn't feel like she is bashing women who are divorced. Even though now when we gather this information, when these people are talking, they're saying that she thought we were stupid for divorcing. She thought, oh, you divorce. Ha ha ha. Never. Guys, we have different preferences as human beings. I always say marriages and relationships. Yes, there is one person who will say, the moment he cheats, I'm leaving. But it's you, not all of us will say that. What Promise says, if he cheats, I'm not leaving. I will leave for other things. It's not all of us who will stand a man who's cheating. You get me? So if she chooses to leave because of cheating, and the other one chooses to leave because of certain things that are not related to cheating, it's all okay. If you decided to leave because of cheating, and Promise says, I'm not going to leave because he's cheating, it doesn't mean that she's saying you are stupid or you are lower than her or you are this and this. It's her preference, guys. And I always say that there are so many things that break families and relationships that are very far from cheating. Cheating is just a drop in that ocean. It's just that cheating is the most talked about one because there is evidence. You know how to describe it. He cheated. Everyone knows. Oh, he cheated. Yeah. But other reasons. Because I also myself, when I left that man, it was not, even I even wished he was cheating. I was wishing for him to cheat because it was going to be easier for me to explain why I'm leaving him. But it was many, many other things that I'm not going to explain here, but a whole lot of things that will mess you up even more than cheating. So it depends on how you take things. Emotionally, we are different. You know, the other ones, they can stand cheating. They know how to deal with a cheating man. They know how to work around a cheating man. And the other ones, the man who's manipulative, the man who will gaslight you, the man who's financially disorganized, the man who's a liar, the man who's, it's a whole lot of things, guys. But cheating is just one of them. It's just there by the corner on its own. So if you're going to focus, like, you can stand for a man who's lazy, who's not providing, who will use your money. You will work for this man, and there is another person who will sit back and say, what kind of stupidity is this? And the moment he cheats, you leave. And then there is another woman who will, the man will be cheating, and then he financially stable, everything around him, everything is just okay. He's a good man, like, besides cheating, and she stays and will say, what kind of stupidity is this? So guys, sometimes when a person says, I love to live my life like this, I advocate for this because I've seen the goodness of this. Just like Promise was saying. Promise used to say, I've seen the goodness of marriage coming from my parents. My parents have been married for, I can't remember how many years they've been married, but it's over 30 years. And I've seen the goodness of a family structure, people who are married. So I will advocate for marriage. Like, I will always advise people to stay in their marriages. Let's try to avoid, the things of being baby mamas. She's not saying, oh, it's bad, it's everything. But she says, let's try, let's go back to our roots where everybody was married. There is a family. We know it's so and so. That's what she was saying. But it's not going to work for all of us. Some of us, you have never even been married, you have never even attempted marriage, but marriage is just not coming your way, or you don't believe in the institution yourself, But she was saying, it's good, I love it, and I advocate for it. But she was not saying, just because you're not married, hey, you are stupid, you are this, I'm going to look down upon you, I'm going to do this, and I have never, in my own ears, I've never heard her saying that. I've just heard her saying, yo, in marriage, imnandi, guys. And it doesn't mean that because she said in marriage, imnandi, she is not going to leave her husband at all. She never said, I will never, ever leave my husband. She said, I will never, ever leave my husband because of cheating. Even if it's cheating right now, people are free to change their minds. Maybe right now she has realized that cheating is not for me, I'm going to leave. So if she has decided to change her mind and say, I'm not going to stand a man who cheats, then she leaves. Then she has a right to do so. So let's not celebrate her divorce or she's divorcing. The one who was saying, my husband, this is my husband, that my main focus is this one, guys. If you get into, because I've had a lot of even married women, they came into this conversation saying that I'm a married woman, but I don't brag like that. Guys, how are you enjoying your marriage if you are still waiting for the moment when the man is going to embarrass you. And you are saying you are not going to go around and say, my husband, and enjoy having this husband, enjoy being in this relationship because the man might embarrass you. Like when I embarrass, then what? Because you waiting because that. Guys, I'm one of those people. I'm not married, right? But if I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. And if I'm happy, I'm in love, I'm in love. Like, I don't care. If Sasa, we are Moshega, Giahamba, and then I will go and fix my heart and find another one. Mangim Tanda, Yam Tanda Naye. I will say I love him and I will celebrate my love again. Magahamba, Uyahamba, Nizobiela Futi, ngilale ngikhale ngiyenze yonke into, then I'll come back, find another one, mangimthanda futhi, I will still celebrate that love, you know. So even if Promise finds another man who will marry her, still celebrate marriage life because she loved being married. Guys, tell me, do you really love your husbands? Like, I don't get it. Like, how do you like get married and live with this person and say, I'm not gonna brag about, it's not bragging, it's celebrating. And why do we have to say brag? It's not bragging because you're not saying, you're not married, me, I'm married, look at me, I'm married. You are just saying, I'm married, I love marriage life, and I love my husband. If you have to talk about my husband all the time, I talk about my partner. If I'm in the relationship, if I love this man, I'll talk about my partner, everything. You know, my partner, Arichena. My partner, this is, there is someone in my life and I'll talk about that person, you know. And I'll talk about the next one. So I think even in marriage is like that. I'm one of those people. I talk about my husband. I would say, my husband, you know, if this thing, my husband bought me this Apple Watch, I shouldn't say, oh God, my husband bought it. I should say I bought it myself, but it was bought by my husband. I appreciate my husband. I appreciate him. I appreciate that person who's in my life. So guys, how do you, like, you are married and then you don't celebrate your love? You don't celebrate your husband. You don't embrace your husband and your marriage life because Sarah Uguti, the day you divorce. Guys, I don't understand, guys. Like, I was so disappointed by married women who were saying that even though I'm a married woman, I don't talk about my husband this, my husband that, as if, like, we are not saying marriage is everything. But if you are so close with your person and almost everything he does influences you, you will talk about this person, you know? It comes automatically. So I don't get you guys. Were you embarrassed to say my husband? You're embarrassed to talk about your husband, but you love your husband and you love marriage. You are married, but you don't love marriage, guys, because you're waiting for the day you get disappointed. It's like a lot of people out here. You know the comments that I saw. I read the comments. Other people joined other people's lives. It's like they don't enjoy being there. Like, they are scared. They are waiting for the moment when their marriage is going to collapse. And then they're waiting for that moment to be accepted by other divorcees or to be accepted by other unmarried people and say, we didn't even know that you were married. Guys, guys, I'm still shocked. I am still very much shocked. How do you do that? Maybe I'm crazy, but mina, ngingashatanga, guys. Ngithi ngingashatanga. Anginandaba. As long as there is someone who makes me happy in my life, I talk about that person. If that person, maybe you guys marry people who don't influence you that much. You marry people by law, you are embarrassed about them. But one thing I know is that I will never be with someone that I'm embarrassed about. I will always be with the person that I'm proud to be with, so that I'll be able to talk about this person. Ngiyatholile manje. Ngiyatholile ama-answer one. You can never be proud to be married to you know, my husband. You'll always hide it because you're not proud. You are not proud. proud of that man. You are not proud of that man. You're not proud of it. That's why you don't even include him anywhere. You are waiting for the moment. You're waiting. Guys, I know. Lord help me. Lord help me. I must always be with people who make me proud to be with them. I mean, I'm proud, Shem. I mean, if I'm proud to be with you, and I always, I always choose people who influence me in a way positively. People who have impact in my life, so that I can be able to say, "Umuntu wami lo, hey, hey, la, hey, la, hey." Hela umuntu wami lo, so angimfuni lo okutlamuthabisa why is this just for the sake of being married or for the sake of having someone in your life? Uyangisabisa ukuthi hayi guys, hayi ngeke, hayi man, angeke, hayi, please. So if the woman was happily married, she was happy, she embraced being married, she was talking about her husband, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that, guys? Why is it that people are celebrating this thing? And she chose, or I hear that she's the one who filed for that divorce. She chose to be out of that marriage. She changed her mind. I always say a wise man will always change his mind. So a wise woman will always change her mind. She changed her mind. She realized that this marriage is not for me and I'm gonna get out. And she didn't just hang on because abantu bebazoti. Isn't she the one who was telling us about her husband? Nami ngiyayenza bakhona abathi kimi, aren't you the one who was busy saying I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love? Begimthanda, angisho begimthanda. Yavele begimthanda. Yes, I was talking about you because begimthanda. So makuphelile kuphelile. Sekuphelile, sekuphelile. So kuyaphela, and then uyabuya futhi omunye angithande futhi oyena loyo abuye futhi angithande futhi, so sesimnandi futhi, and now I will still celebrate because love is beautiful. I don't know how you like, I'm not married, but love is such a beautiful thing, because you don't randomly love people nje. So mawuthola lo muntu lo umthandayo, how beautiful it is to be able to talk about this person because uyamthanda lo muntu. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and kindly share the video, comment down below. And yeah, of course, I will see you on my next upload. Bye-bye.